Welcome everybody, my name is Misty / Chronexia, and this is day 5 of when we went to Japan. If you've been following this series, there's a few days you probably missed if you're just getting in now. If not, then I will jump right into it. As we left the hotel on the morning of day 5, we went to a place called Sunshine City. Sunshine City is a giant mall. If you go, you'll probably want to hit like three different areas, which is the 3 we made. Like you can go and shop in the different panel, well, not panel, but different place there is. The major thing are the Pokemon Center. It's the biggest one they have in Tokyo. The J-World, which I'll get back to that, and the planetarium / aquarium at the top floor. The day began as we reached. It was like misty, a little outside. It was raining a little, and as we got inside the Sunshine City, we first went to the Pokemon Center, where I did a few clips that I'm gonna show you here. Hey guys, so this is day 5, and we're currently in Sunshine City in Tokyo, where there's the Pokemon Center. And there's a lot of cool stuff inside, so I'll try to show you around. We know we can take pictures, but we don't know if we can film, so we'll take a guess and see how it goes. When you enter, there's this Pokeball that welcomes you to the Pokemon Center. And over there's a giant statue of Charizard and Pikachu. Well, Charizard Y. There's a lot of cool stuff featured because there's the new movie coming out. And there's pretty much every kind of Pokemon's in plushie formats you can find all around here. So if you're looking to getting plushies, we're probably gonna get one each. So hopefully I'll find one that we both enjoy. And in the back you can also see Charizard X. I really like the Chikorita one. It looks super.
I like this one. It's super cute.
We're a lot from the 2nd gen, so. There's also this one I like a lot. Gorgeous, which is my favorite Pokemon. And then there's everyone's favorite waifu, Mega Gardevoir. So many goodies here.
Well, that's a pillow, and it's adorable.
And even further down the road, there's a bunch of cards, stuff related. Those are mugs. Mini purses.
Cell phone cases. Key charms.
And then we have this one, which is really nice. But we can't touch them, so you have to look. And as I said, there's a lot of cards related content here. So if you like e-trading card games, unfortunately, they're all in Japanese, so. Over here, there's snacks. And then you got the mega rings here. you like Pokemon stuff, this is pretty much Pokemon heaven. So we'll keep looking around. There's a bunch of stuff we want to go and see, and this is only our first stop, so we'll come back and buy stuff later on. And as you can tell by the clip that I showed you, there is like a bunch of plushies that you can buy, a lot of cool stuff that you can get, and I did get myself said Chikorita, because let's be honest, he's it's the cutest starter you can get. And Jessica really wanted the Cyndaquil. But since it was like the beginning of the day, we decided that we're gonna wait until the end of the day to actually buy the stuff, because otherwise we're gonna have to carry our bags all the way through the day and it's just gonna be a hassle. So instead what we did is we left the Pokemon Center and we got back to it later in the day, and we went to the J World, which is some kind of attraction park, like it's some kind of fair inside where you have a bunch of Shonen Jump, the magazine, like related attractions, if I can put it like that. We did a lot of photos, so I'll probably toss them aside my giant face as they go on. The way it works is J-World is divided in 3 categories. You have One Piece, you have Dragon Ball, and you have Naruto. And then there's a bunch of like individual stuff that you can do. And along the way there's also the food court, where surprisingly the food is actually really good. It's I'll get back to the food court after that. First, when you get in the J World, you choose one section. We started with One Piece. One Piece, the main attraction, like there's a merry-go-round that you can sit on and plays music and it just tally around. The main attraction is the Chopper find ingredient to heal Luffy. There's some movie that plays and you have to go different panel and do the mini games, and eventually like you're gonna harvest enough ingredient as you carry Chopper around on a backpack. So it's pretty neat. I didn't get like any footage inside because we didn't know if it was allowed to film in there. However, we did harvest like most of the ingredient. I think we got all the ingredient. What we did is like I went first because all the minigame were in Japanese and Jessica doesn't speak Japanese, so she went like second after she knew what to do. But often it was like minigame telling you, oh, choose one of those 3, and then whichever it is, you win. So if you get wrong, then they show you the answer, and then the next person knows where it is. So it's very simplistic. It's mostly meant for children. It was kind of fun nonetheless. There's a giant screen where you have to tap fish that attacks you and stuff like that. And that was for the One Piece part. There's a Naruto part where there's like a split way that you have to choose, and basically you're on Kakashi's or Gaara's team to harvest like points and do a mission to like they do in Team 7. And the final one is the Dragon Ball one. That one was probably the coolest. If you go to J-World, make sure to go in the Dragon Ball one. There's a lot of props scattered like all around the attraction ground related to shows. So you might find like Assassination Classroom or stuff from Gintama, like the Penguin, and a bunch of cool gear like that, along with Raditz like pierced armor and like a scouter. So as we went through the Dragon Ball, there were the same concept as Luffy gather ingredient with Chopper. Instead, it's the find the Dragon Ball with the Dragon Radar. So as you go through a path, you have like mini games you have to solve, and eventually it gives you the Dragon Ball. And when you find either you find all the Dragon Balls, or you don't, but when you finish, they bring you down some stairs, which looks absolutely amazing. Everything is in stone pillar, like polished, and there's clouds, and it looks like you're actually going down the shrine where Shenron would be posted if he was in some place. So it looks a lot like the Lookout in Dragon Ball. So if you know the show, you probably know what I'm talking about. Everything looks really cool, and if you did find all the Dragon Ball, then you get sent on a path that lets you meet Shenron, and if you didn't, then you get to see Goku, who tells you, well, thanks for finding most of them, I'll go pick up the ones you missed, because you suck. Not exactly in these words, but something like that. And that's about it for the Search the Dragon Ball, but the attraction I probably loved the best was the Kamehameha training ground, where you get explained how to do a Kamehameha if you've never seen the show. I did, so I'm pretty solid on that. But when they're done with the explanation, they bring you in a specific room where everything is white. There's a stand behind you, and there's some glasses that you can put on, and then you're set on the tournament ground where there's Krillin in front of you who taunts you. But then you get closer, and because like the way it's done, the ground is white and the walls are white, like Krillin is literally in 3D in front of you. Like you could walk around him. That's how well made this is done. It's definitely the best 3D I've ever seen. Seriously. So after he's done taunting you, he backs away, so you do the Kamehameha, and you get rid of him, and then Frieza comes down, and then you have to beat him with Goku. So it's mostly for children, but if you really like the franchise, it's a cool experience. You have to definitely give it your 100% because it's more fun, it's more lively to do it like that. It does make you look like a complete geek, but hey, I mean, you're there to be having fun, so why the hell not? So after that, we did the Naruto one, which I talked a little earlier about. And we went to the food court because it was almost 1 p.m. So we got something to eat. Jessica got herself some kind of McNugget based on Vegeta's Majin form. It was pretty. It was funny, and they tasted good. But myself, I got myself the combo. Like if you've seen Crocono Basket, during the show they go often in a not a McDonald's, but some kind of parody of that, where they get a burger with fries and then there's a really, really small drink. So it's like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be having enough with that, but I thought it was like some soft drink like 7-Up or Sprite or something like that. It's actually a milkshake, which tastes amazing. So if you ever go there, definitely try the Crocodile Basket meal. It's absolutely stunning. The burger was delicious. The fries were super good. So seriously, it was probably one of the best meals I had in Japan, and it wasn't even like Japanese related. Hey guys, so we're currently in J World, which is a weekly shonen jump attraction park. It's inside Sunshine City, as we were earlier with the Pokemon Center. It's just the floor above. So it's like a huge attraction park where you can do a bunch of mini games, Dragon Ball related, One Piece related, and also Naruto. The Dragon Ball one was really cool. You get to shoot Kamehameha and a bunch of other cool stuff like find Dragon Balls and stuff like that. For the One Piece one, it was searching for medicine to heal Luffy, and the Naruto one was a protect the village kind of minigame where you throw a heart ball into the screen. It was okay, but the best one was definitely Dragon Ball. So right now we stopped to grab a bite. Our food is going to be ready in just a bit, and we're going to eat that, and after that we'll be on our way, try to find more shop to buy cool stuff. There's some kind of gift shop also, so we'll look for that. Alright, see you guys later. So once we were done with the J World, we went to the top floor where we went to the aquarium, and we also went to the planetarium. Since the planetarium wasn't dark and everything, I couldn't really film anything. But basically, you're sit in a chair and they talk to you about stars and dinosaurs. So if you really like that kind of stuff, definitely go. It's really nice to like learn a little about the stars and stuff like that. I read a lot about NASA and that kind of stuff, so I think it's very entertaining. If you don't speak Japanese, worry not. They have a small device that they can lend to you, where you listen to the whole show in English instead of Japanese, so you don't have to worry on that front. Beyond that, the aquarium, I have a bunch of clips that we took. Jessica loves the aquarium, so I'm gonna show you the clips here. Hey guys, so we're at the top floor of the Sunshine Mall, and there's an aquarium and a planetarium where you can see a lot of fishes and penguins. And on the other side, you have a bunch of fish, and this guy here, the armadillo. Ah, he's running away. Get back here, you little bitch. He's just going around. Over there is a duck, more fishes, and then you have lemurians.
All you see are their buttholes.
Do you? Hello. It's small. Wow. This one's a badass. Is that your whale shark?
No. Why would that be a whale shark?
Oh no, those are manta ray. Stingray.
There's also one type of shark I don't know.
They're all everything up the top. Get the crap in your back. Yeah. This way, you can see it better. Oh, it's an octopus.
マツコ・デラックスに似てるわけ。本当だ。いや、それは大丈夫。
Jellyfish. Oh, those are very small.
C'est macro, un peu micro. J'ai vraiment réfléchi. Puis après...
本物だよ。
いつも寝てるじゃん、こう一緒に足でこう掴んで。
初めてじゃないですか。
これだったんだ。あ、そうだったんですか。ありがたみは。大先本がね、いたんだけど。面白い。
So since Jessica loved the aquarium, we spent a lot of time in there, and eventually we left the top floor and we got back to the Pokemon Center. When we got back to the Pokemon Center, this is a funny anecdote, there weren't any Cyndaquil left. If you don't know Cyndaquil, it's this guy. And basically, Jessica really wanted it, so I went and asked the attending, well, the person in charge of the store, or one of the employee rather, if they had any Cyndaquil left. The problem is that in Japan, the Pokemon have different names. So myself, I know the English one, but I don't know the Japanese name for Cyndaquil. So as hard as I could, I tried to identify the Pokemon for her. So it was next to Chikorita and Totodile. So it was like, this is grass, this is water in Japanese. So Totodile, Mizu. Now I want the fire one, Hono, flame. And she was like, what? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna use a different approach. So you got Charmander, first generation, Cyndaquil, second generation, Torchic, third generation. So, second generation, fire. And she was like, can somebody help me? like, bitch, I'm gonna fight you! Cyndaquil, do you have any left? So eventually, another employee came around and she speak English better than the other one. Apparently my Japanese wasn't clear enough for her, so eventually we got to know that they were all out of stock for Cyndaquil. So if you ever go to a Pokemon Center, you should know that they go by in a flash. So if you really want to get something, definitely get yourself the Pokemon you want as soon as you see it, because people are gonna grab it. So instead, Jessica, she got herself a Raichu. Which, I don't know, it's pretty cool. She didn't really want a Pikachu because it's too, like, casual. And the other one she liked was Torchic. I don't really like Torchic. I'm a lot more like on second generation mostly. First generation obviously, but first and second were like at the peak of my kids' years, so those were the ones that marked me the most. I know some of my viewers are slightly younger, so you're probably all about third generation, if not like fourth or fifth. But I ended up getting myself Chikorita because, let's be honest, it's fucking adorable. And I also got a Melodic, and Jessica got herself an Altaria because it's fluffy as fuck. Beyond that, Jessica also got herself a candy box. There were candy in there, obviously she ate all of those. But it's Umbreon. And I had... this doesn't come like... This is Umbreon. They sell like individual package, and you don't really know which Pokemon you get until you open the package, so you have to buy it. So it's kind of a collect them all type of deal. I had something similar, but it was keychain, and mine was about 80, which I don't have around me, which is a shame. But you know what? It's something. So I hope you enjoyed this day, and I will see you guys very soon. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, and maybe subscribe if you don't have done so yet. It's always nice to get new YouTube viewers around myself. So I'll see you guys very soon, alright? You take care.